without Kebab and like the support of the team. That was a huge
'cause you make
mistake.
the rest of your team look like a bunch of idiots. And you're playing them for a game.
I think you're taking things too far, Plasmid. If we're gonna be having this conversation, let's keep things civil and professionally. Don't be calling my team a bunch of idiots.
I wasn't. I said you're playing them for fools.
I'm not playing anyone.
Okay, let's address this because I've had honestly enough. It's getting to me a little bit that people think that I'm some sort of simpleton being played by this guy. Like, how do you not understand that this is the reality that we're working within? The guy owns the website 100%, right? Nobody's disputing that. So what is your solution to, the problem that you have? If
also,
you don't want
like,
this guy,
I didn't just spend like tens of thousands of dollars to troll. I mean, that's ridiculous. I mean, even someone who's a millionaire, like, they wouldn't really throw away tens of thousands of dollars to troll. So, like, that was actually a conspiracy theory for a couple of weeks that people had.
No, but that's not even relevant to the discussion. I mean, if you want a leaderboard website, you can either work with what we have or create your own website.
Right.
I mean,
people have in the past, and
create my
let's
own
just say
website.
it hasn't worked out.
And it seems like no one else has. And so this is the reality that we're working within. I'm not at any point, I have not been surprised by what has happened, right? None of what has so far transpired with ZWR is me being, oh gosh, I never saw that happening. I've observed Rebels' behavior in this community for years now. Do you really, like, it boggles my mind that people think that I have some sort of, I have fallen for some sort of trap here.
Yeah, people were saying that I was pulling like the wolf's cloth like over O'Neill's eyes and your eyes. And honestly, that is not even possible because you guys are really smart. And you guys have literally known me for 6 years. Well, he's known me for like 4 and you've known me for 6. So, this whole conspiracy that I'm like brainwashing you guys and other people, that's just, that's a falsifiable lie.
Yeah. So, let's hear a little bit more from Jeff, I guess.
What else do you want to hear?
Just don't be offensive, Jeff. Like, there's no need to add insult to injury.
Anything specific you want me to talk about?
No, this was your opportunity. I thought that you had a lot to say. I mean, I woke up to a Twitter post that said that if you support ZWR, you support tyranny or something along those lines. I mean, it seems like you are very passionate about this and seems like you have a lot to say. So I was just, wanting to hear what you have to say.
All right. Well, when Rebel says in the beginning that he says he isn't going to be associated with how the leaderboards are ran and everything related to that, and then yesterday he makes up rules on the spot, bans people for no real reason, and basically starts managing the site. It's a lie to everybody and in the community.
Yeah, so that was a promise that he did not keep. Yeah,
no.
And it's a problem, and hopefully in the future that doesn't happen again.
It's hard to give him a second chance for that, especially with his history.
He owns the website. How do you... what does it matter if you believe he will do the right thing in the future or not?
And the website did have way worse owners in the past, so just being fair.
I mean,
Is that really important? Is that really needed to be said?
I mean, it's the truth.
We don't need to be.
I know.
I get that you have problems with Sith Pass and Firefly.
Yeah, I know who these people are. I don't need you to remind me.
I don't have a problem with Firefly, and I believe that a lot of the staff members don't have a problem with her. So, it's just completely unnecessary. If you have a problem with it, you can, deal with it in private. But yeah,
I'd say
this
so.
is not the platform for that.
Yeah, so I'm sorry for all the trolling that transpired yesterday. I'm honestly kind of embarrassed that Iraq took advantage of me when I found myself at like a weak state. And
Okay.
I don't think I'm gonna allow Iraq him up to troll me again. Iraq him up is actually here. He is.
Yeah. So
What's going on, guys?
Just kind of rehashing what happened yesterday, talking about it.
no, that's Iraq him up. Okay, so
Hello?
I feel like we're gonna have the discussion about the same things that we just had, but I guess we'll do it again because now.
I mean, the whole point of this is to have like full transparency for the zombies community.
So I just woke up from a really long nap, and I've been getting DMs from numerous people saying that apparently the transit bus ran over my body 100 times.
See, the guy's a huge troll.
And apparently this is a quote from what exactly I got, saying that Wingz is saying that you were using him as a pawn in his chess game last night.
Okay. So
as you guys can see, I reckon him up as a huge troll.
Has ran over you about 10 times now, and Rebel pushed you under it. So I guess.
No, but hold on one second. Would you like to provide any information as to how I was coercing you?
I mean, you pretty much seduced me over Twitter DMs.
And how did I do that? What did I seduce you in doing?
Well, basically, like you went after my ego. Like you knew that you could tell me like certain things that would push my buttons, and then you figured out you'd be able to manipulate me once I was acting in an emotional way. Which is exactly what happened.
You're a sociopath.
I'm a sociopath. Hilarious,
that's a
man.
joke.
That's funny.
You're a sociopath, and I'm a sadist.
Yeah, I don't really know what trolling agenda the guy has.
Discussion is
crazy.
It should.
So I mean, if you want to try to come at me without me even be able to be on the stream, that's actually
dude, I was trying to get a hold of you to explain to me like what type of hypnosis you did to me last night.
We don't need another.
But you blocked me on Twitter, bro. You blocked me on Twitter.
You on Twitter because you
another
sent
diss track, guys. So whatever problem you guys have, you guys should hash it out after the stream in private because you two have a problem.
Right, but the community needs to know. I mean, this is not about.
No, absolutely not. If you two have some sort of ridiculous beef.
It's not a beef. No, I have no problem against Iraq and off. The guy.
Look at the chat right now. Look at the chat right now.
The guy literally drugged me yesterday with his words, and things got out of hand, and I got taken advantage of. And he's here trolling. So
you hear how he's laughing, Kebab? He's just playing games with you.
I'm not playing games. I'm laughing because it's honestly embarrassing and super funny. Like it's hilarious.
Because it's a huge joke that you're just playing on.
Like we can keep this going forward. Like after I say this, like we don't need to keep arguing.
Just don't say anything illegal or racist, please.
Who has more credibility in the zombies community, me or you?
Jesus, me.
Who has ever cheated the game? Who has ever constantly manipulated people and had them puppets on their strings? You being the ventriloquist that you are, literally trying to manipulate all these people. And you constantly are asking me every single night on Discord, what are your intentions? What are your intentions? I told you what my intentions are.
I thought you were trying to troll me, and I was right. You successfully trolled me.
I never trolled you, dude. I literally told you I'm joining ZWR because I'd like to voice my own opinions on the zombies community, all the controversial topics. And on top of that, I would get a lot of exposure for myself. So this is me providing full transparency. You saying this full transparency
for yourself, what do you mean by that?
Meaning that I would get some subs, views, whatever.
Basically money.
No, I don't have anything monetized, and I've been in this community since 2011. I have not monetized a single video. Right. So what does money have to do with anything?
Yeah.
Right. So
okay. So you guys can go at each other in private.
No, we're not going at each other. It's just we're just kind of explaining.
I don't care what it is. I don't care what word you want to use to describe it. It happens in private. Okay.
All right. Yeah. I mean, I'm willing to let go of anything. I'm not some type of person that holds.
Yeah, I know. I know that. So
I'm just saying, if you want
to, I rack him up. I'd like to ask you your opinion on one of the things that happened yesterday. Yesterday, Dabrowski's records apparently were pulled from the website. That is
Oh yeah, I mean, dude, I already told Rebel this in private. Like, we honestly did this to make an example out of Dabrowski. It honestly was a troll. Like, some of the shit I was saying was incredibly exaggerated, and it's just mainly funny. But at the same time, I already told him in private that Broski doesn't deserve to be banned. And also, the whole thing about Broski getting Black Ops 4 early was a huge fucking troll.
I'm confused about one of the things that you said. You said that you're making him an example of him. That's like terminology that judges and cops use when they give a ridiculous sentence to a criminal. Dabrowski didn't commit a crime. What?
It sounds like
it's completely idiotic. He didn't do anything
dude,
wrong.
look, Kebab, like, we're not sitting here like being reasonable. It was honestly just a huge troll. Like, it was nothing more, nothing less.
I don't think I wanted anything more from you than to say that what you did was completely unreasonable. I just wondered if that was your perspective.
If you go back on the last stream, I was honestly just saying things.
You guys did the crime and then you covered it up. There is no more stream. Apparently, it's been deleted. People have been
hold on.
for hours now.
Hold on. So okay, how can I be blamed for trying to destroy evidence? I'm not the owner of this channel.
You see, that's the thing.
I'm not blaming you for that, but yeah,
I'm not going to sit here and say that my hands aren't dirty. I definitely was. With me and Wingz, are definitely going back and forth. And honestly, like, I was telling him, I mean, he could show the DMs saying how I was advocating for Dabrowski not to be banned, but I also thought it'd be fucking hilarious if we did that just as a temporary troll. And then we also talked yesterday saying that it would just be a temporary ban, just a troll. In reality, Dabrowski probably isn't going to be beating records on Black Ops 4, so it's not going to even mean that much to begin with. I mean, I'm just being honest here. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, the guy is incredibly busy. He literally works like a full-time job and goes to college. He's going to college parties all the time, so he doesn't have time to juggle all of those things at once.
Yeah. Okay. So, what you guys pulled yesterday is.
I mean, I was so embarrassed and I felt so
ridiculous.
dirty after the fact that I deleted the past broadcast.
Yeah, don't try to paint me as a villain, dude.
No, dude, I messed up big time, bro. But you gotta admit, like, you figured my main weakness.
That your hands aren't clean in this, but I am having a hard time convincing myself why I should use the limited time that I have on my hands to keep like working with this project.
Well, dude, I mean, the answer is pretty obvious. Like, we need you. Like, without you, like, who's to say what's gonna happen next time? Like, Iraq him up and me get together. You know, like, well, we need someone like you to like balance us out.
Here's what happened. I literally go to sleep. I guess I don't get a timely response from you, and then you immediately start like going crazy on me in the stream without letting me like say my side of the story. There's always three sides of the story. There's one side, my side. There's one side, your side, and then there's the truth. So if someone's going to be saying things and making accusations, you should definitely let someone be able to defend themselves in front of the public. I'm not going to say that me and you, we've definitely been doing some shady shit the past couple of days or weeks, for sure. Like, we've been doing some like funny shit on behind the scenes, but at the same time, no matter like all the stuff that we've been doing.
You literally perform hypnosis on me.
Can someone tell me what's happening right now?
No. You have to go back and watch it all.
I just heard that like
recapping all the nonsense that has transpired yesterday and today.
Yeah.
No, but hold on. So, am I still a part of the
team?
Is it
about like some?
No, absolutely not.
I'm not a part of the team anymore.
I don't know, dude. Like, you have this negative influence over me, and it's actually dangerous for the community if you do that to me again. I like you. Like, don't get me wrong. I think you're hilarious. I think you're possibly one of the greatest trolls in the zombies community, and I'll always have like admiration for those aspects. But like, you performed hypnosis on me yesterday, and things got really ugly.
But I mean, you're saying all these things. Can you provide any proof of me doing so?
I mean,
No, let's not get into that. Iraq, I'd like to say to you personally, based on the fact that you joined the team, like, I don't know how long ago, but very little time, and then this immediately happens. I think for that reason, I don't want you as a official part of the team, but this is something that we discussed when we started the whole new administration thing. The way that we want to do things going forward in regards to like changes on rules and what leaderboards we had and that sort of thing. I think the best way to handle that is to always pull in people who aren't official staff members and ask their opinions. You know, prominent high round players, or if it's an Easter egg thing, then prominent Easter egg players. And if you are going to be playing Black Ops 4, whether it's for high rounds or some sort of challenges or whatever, you know, I would look at you as a person that we would always give their input. But I don't see a reason why you should be an official part of the team, especially.
Kebab, I've been around the past couple of days, and you've been around the past month. You've been nowhere to be seen, dude. And Wingz literally, Wingz told me on the side that he wanted to make me. He wanted to make me and kick you off the team. No, this is me providing. This is me providing the truth and shedding light on what's actually going on behind the scenes.
You've been manipulating me for literally days, bro. You've been manipulating me for days. Like, come on.
Oh, I have been manipulating you. I don't. I literally
psycho. Some sort of victim that I rack him up quote took advantage of. That's a ridiculous narrative.
No, I rack him up as like way smarter than me, and he pretty much drugged and raped me.
No, Wingz is definitely smarter than me, but at the same time, me and him have talked about this in the past, where someone can be less intelligent than you, but the game of life, especially if you're trying to get some dirt on someone, is always having leverage. And over the past couple of days, I have audio clips of me making Wingz cry. So if anybody would like to see that, I will post that. If he wants to post some things about me, I'm going to withhold that information until he does. But
I mean, I have recordings of you saying the N-word, so.
No, I don't. I've never said the N-word.
You two are completely.
No, you guys
are so out of control. I don't know how you manage to operate in the real world when this is going on in your heads.
No, so I will tell the whole stream right now what Wingz has on me, just so he literally can post these videos and I have nothing to lose.
I have called myself a pathological racist.
I have called okay, you can post those videos. I literally have said to you, I've never said the N-word ever, which I never have, because I am completely against saying derogatory racist terms like that.
The video's going up, buddy.
Okay, well, put up the video of me saying the N-word. But the only things that you have on me is me saying some things about Dabrowski, me saying that Frenzy is a little bit shady, which is true, and also you have some things of me saying I'm a pathological liar, which is me completely manipulating you and just saying mumbo jumbo, literally to make you laugh. So if you want to make these videos, go ahead. But at the same time, I can post a video of me making you cry, looking like a huge beta male bitch. So go ahead and do that, and I'll put you in checkmate position.
Hey, dude, I don't want any drama.
Me, or are you both fucking agreeing on something no one even cares?
I don't give a fuck, dude. I literally was just kicked off the team. I resigned, so I'm kicked off the team because I didn't answer in 3 hours, and I blocked this guy on DMs because he would literally send me 30 messages in a row. The guy is absolutely crazy.
What the fuck are you even you guys doing? Like, I just came home and I hear I'm fucking arguing everywhere.
I'm literally blasting the fuck out of Wingz so the whole community can laugh.
I think you trying to understand what's happening here is not gonna work. And I rack them up. I'd like to talk to you in private after the stream, but
and the whole reason why I joined ZWR is literally to infiltrate the team, to literally expose how corrupt and how retarded all these puppets are that can change the community. So I literally joined. I literally have gotten some things out of Wingz out of 1 week of talking to him. He wants to sit here and say that he's manipulating me when in reality he got trolled
I
by
said
someone
you
that's less
manipulated
intelligent
me.
than
Yeah,
him.
you definitely 100%.
Yeah, you're saying that on stream, but in private,
on me.
In private, you're saying all these things over and over again, saying how, oh, I'm manipulating you, I have all this leverage on you, blah blah blah. In reality, you did a couple days ago, but now I have complete control over the narrative.
Okay,
because you're a pathological liar. Like you said,
I'm a pathological liar to sociopaths like you.
Why do I have to listen this?
Yeah, you guys being at the core of this has made this whole thing so ridiculous that all I gotta say before I leave is that in this community, I've been around since 2011. I have never cheated one game, not one fucking time have I ever cheated. Have I ever cheated the integrity of the game? I've also been outspoken. I've never been a coward to speak up against something that's corrupt. I've never been scared to go against the grain. I've always been willing to speak my mind, no matter what the fuck anybody thinks of me. So for me to come on here, blast you in front of your whole staff, in front of 165 people, I think that's me definitely going against the grain and having the balls to speak up to you and blast the fuck out of you in front of everyone.
I mean, you literally trolled me yesterday. Like, we can both agree on that.
I trolled the fuck out of you. You can play the victim card all you want.
I'm not playing. What victim card am I playing, dude?
You've been trying to fucking troll me for so long, literally all week. Oh yeah, if you guys don't know, Rebel literally records everything you say, and he also records every single conversation he has in real life. The guy was playing me audio clips of him literally recording people in mental health institutions.
Okay, so I think the level of ridiculousness is so absurd that that in conjunction with the fact that I really have very little time because of the things that I have going on in real life to actually work on zombie records